Yes, Eddie Tancredi, owner of Etalian. Etalian, drop the I, add the E, then you got my initials. The E-T.
Eddie Tancredi doesn't mind mixing things up.
Yeah.
He's the former owner of Distill Table in Lakewood.
And I ended up closing that right when the pandemic hit, and that's kind of where we are here today.
Which brings him to his latest venture in Chagrin Falls, a culinary full circle for the 37-year-old chef.
I started here in Chagrin Falls. My first cooking job was right across the street at Dave's Cosmic Subs, the original one. And that's kind of what, got me involved in the industry.
While it's still under construction, Eddie is looking to make Etalian the fast casual spot for pizza.
Here, I'm just focusing on one thing, and what I'm trying to achieve for is to have the best possible with that one item, and that's gonna be our pizza.
Putting all of his energy into one product and focusing on making the dining experience easy for the customer with multiple ways to order.
The ease of convenience for how the guests can order from the register, from table, and from a kiosk, and then also our online app.
A shift to fast casual dining molded by the pandemic.
A lot of things that we were already struggling with just got worse.
Things like cost of ingredients going up.
Beef prices are up, chicken prices are up. People can't even get chicken wings. We already had problems of keeping our margins.
And the amount of quality help going down.
Labor it was already hard to keep staff. Well, labor, as we all know, is an issue right now.
By limiting the cost of ingredients and not relying on a large staff, Eddie believes the small, simplistic approach to business is what will end up growing his in the future.
You got to really kind of rethink your structure. If you want to be responsible not just for yourself, but for your community and for your staff, you need to make sure you can have a quality product that's going to be able to pay the bills.
Yeah, so Etalian is slated to be open sometime within the next month. Still working on it currently, but it's got a gorgeous view of the falls right there in Chagrin Falls. But I really think that this is going to be a turn that a lot of restaurants are going to be making, just this fast casual, simply evolving to what is around them, the higher price of ingredients, the lower workforce that so many are dealing with. So these business owners are simply having to adapt. And yeah, like we said, we're going to be doing this whole day today with Save Our Sauce. So head to wkyc.com/saveoursauce right now to donate to the restaurant industry or look for work yourself. And coming up at 5 later tonight, Doug Tratner looks at the hidden costs behind running a restaurant you might not see when you stop in for a bite. And Laura, like he was saying in there, Eddie was saying that the margins are typically so small even before the pandemic for restaurants to make money, and now it's even harder for these people. So definitely an interesting story. You're going to want to stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and it's so important to support our local restaurants. And when you see pizza like that, it seems very easy to do so. Austin, thanks.
Absolutely.